What is going on, guys? I am super excited. I am about to view a bike this evening that I've been trying to get a viewing on for 2 or 3 weeks now. Going back a couple of weeks or so. Some of you might have seen the video where I bought a Schwinn Stingray. Had this plan of turning it into an e-bike for the summer, doing a kind of electric chopper build. Just a quick update on that. The wheel was sent to a master wheel builder and they cannot lace the electric 5,000 watt hub motor. He was saying that the angle of the spokes going into the rim is going to be too extreme. It's just not going to be worth it. I probably don't need that kind of power because my original plan was to stick a 5,000 watt hub on the back of a Schwinn Stingray, stick my nearly 70 volt LiPo batteries and 150 amp Savaton on it. So for anyone that actually knows, that would just be like kind of lunatic to do. It's just way more power than it needs, way more work than it needs. I'm like kind of got into the idea of getting a kind of chopper slash low rider bike for the summer. I started looking around Marketplace. This bike come up which very much looks like a Stingray, but it's had a few modifications. Waiting for guys to finish work in an hour. It's almost getting dark, so it's going to be what it is. I'm going to try and get a bit of footage viewing this bike. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we pick it up. I want to do a couple of things a bit different this year, 100%, and I want to do something absolutely sick for the summer. So yeah, super duper excited, and going to take you guys with me to see whether it is so extreme I need to know that it's actually rideable. However, I'm still super excited. So next thing is going to be getting in a car and driving down to this guy's house, probably in the pitch black or dark, to view this bike and fingers crossed hopefully buy it. So we'll see you on the other side. What is going on, guys? So I've got the bike that I've been after for a while. This bike's been up on Marketplace for sale for ages. I just decided that I wanted something a little bit crazier. I wanted something a bit more of a low rider type bike, and this absolutely fits the bill perfectly. Let me take you in for a closer look. So this is a Schwinn Stingray. Schwinn, I think it's pronounced Stingray. But it looks so much better than the standard bikes. The reason that I wanted to go for this one is because somebody has cut this frame in half and basically lowered and stretched it by maybe a foot and a half. I think the wheel diameters are probably about 40 centimeters longer than the standard bike. It's a hell of a lot lower. And the other main reason that I wanted this bike was because it's got fat forks on the front. The thing that I personally don't like about the Schwinn Stingray is the fact that it's got a skinny front wheel. It's not really my cup of tea. You can buy these fat forks from America, but I think by the time you've shipped them, they come in about £400, and there's no way I wanted to be spending that kind of money. So yeah, so this come up, and I absolutely love it. It's completely impractical. On the frame down there, it's cut a little bit longer than the down tube, and it literally catches on anything. You can see how close the pedals are to the ground. I mean, I don't actually care. I really like it. Those sort of things don't bother me. The reason they don't bother me is because I just want like a summer cruiser that I can, you know, I'm not going to be taking it off road. I just want to be able to cruise down to the beach. And hopefully build something electric. I'm thinking I'm going to turn this into an e-bike, but I want to keep it as discreet and as subtle as possible. I don't want massive batteries in the frame triangle, so I'm hoping maybe I can put some batteries on a pannier bag or a box on the back here, somewhere around there. But yeah, absolutely think it's sick. love it. The front forks are really loose, like really loose. I don't know what's happened. It don't look too healthy under here. The Allen bolt looks like it's rounded off on the top of the headset, so I'm thinking someone's probably tried tightening it, and the staff angle nut's probably knackered. I think it's basically going to need everything. It's going to need a new headset bearings, crown race, and all the rest of it. You know, new staff angle nut. The paint job that's been done on it is actually not actual rust. Apparently it's been painted like this lime green colour or bluey colour, and that rust has been sprayed on top apparently. So I don't know, I can't decide. I really can't decide whether I want to actually get this custom painted or just leave it with the paint job it's got. So I did a really crude Photoshop the other night, some variations of how it could look in different colours, very crude. But I'll pop that up on the screen just so you can get an idea. Tell me what you think in the comments. Should I get it painted? If I do get it painted, I'm probably going to do like the rims and everything. Like the rims, I'll probably paint the forks, the frame. But yeah, still trying to decide, so let us know in the comments what you think. I was worried, thinking that, like how rusty it is. I know some of this isn't real rust, but obviously looking at the chain, that feels like kind of almost seized up. You can just about ride it, but it's been sitting for a couple of years in storage. Yeah, the bottom bracket or whatever you call it, it's not very good. There's a lot of bits that are actually properly rusty on it. I don't care. I think it looks the bollocks, and I can't wait to do something with it. I mean, I kind of like riding it just as it is, but I think turning it electric's a must. I have got a couple of ideas actually for it that I'm not actually going to mention yet. I'm going to hopefully save them to just show you guys in a video. There's one idea specifically I want to do a modification to it, which I'm going to keep for myself and show you guys in a later video hopefully. The other thing that I want to do is actually convert it to disc brake. Now, I don't know whether you can buy like a brake caliper mount that you can weld on. I'd rather it was welded on properly. I don't want some kind of bodged up Jubilee clip caliper mount, but I don't know if it's got to be fabricated from scratch or if you can buy caliper mounts that you can get welded onto the frame. But I'd love to turn this into at least one hydraulic brake, whether it's the front or the back or both. So that's something I definitely want to look into. The brakes, just these old brakes are just rubbish. They don't do a lot. When I tried using them, it didn't stop me, and then they got sort of stuck and seized on. I know you could probably fix them brakes up. I don't like the fact that it takes the paint off of the rim. If I do paint this bike, I don't want this happening to the brake rim. I've seen a couple of custom bikes where they've painted all the wheels up nice, and then the V-brakes have rubbed all the paint off, and then you can see it starts chipping away. So I'd rather just go hydraulic disc brake. So that's one modification I definitely want to do. They did a limited edition of these Schwinn Stingrays, and they had the fat bike forks on it already, but some people do modify these, I don't know what you call them, crown braces or whatever, and widen them to fit the fat bike forks. So I'm not sure which this is. If you look underneath, it looks like it's had an extra section sort of spot welded on, and I don't know if that is factory and that's how the fat forks come, or whether these have been modified, because it looks like there's a small plate there and there. So I don't know if anyone knows a bit more about these bikes. You can see there's like a little crack there. So yeah, I don't know if I get it painted, I'll probably get that look at that. Yeah, that's it then guys for this bike. Just want to show you the bike. Let us know your thoughts and comments. I'll do what I'm probably going to choose myself regardless, but it's nice to know other people's opinions and thoughts on what I could do with this. But I think let us know what you think I should do with this bike. I'm pretty certain I'm going to turn it electric, because I just think it'd be nice to be able to cruise. I don't think I personally would want to pedal this thing 10 miles to the beach and back, but I definitely would like to cruise down to the beach on the summer on this. You know, I don't need to go crazy with the power or anything. I just want it to cruise at sort of 20 or so mile an hour. 25 would be perfect. Yeah, let us know whether you think I should paint this bike, and if there's anything you think I should do to this upgrade. Yeah, hopefully see you in a video soon with this bike and start doing some really sick things with it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'll catch you guys in a video soon. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're not already. Hopefully in the next video, if I decided to paint it, I'll start to strip it down and yeah, get to work on it. I'll see you guys soon.